All right, and with that, we are live. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and welcome to today's stream of Moon Colony Bloodbath, a game I've been wanting to play on the channel for a while. So now I hope that video and audio are fine. Let me know if that's the case, because this is the first stream I'm actually doing with my new camera, and I've had quite a bit of trouble setting that up today. So I don't even think it will be true 4K because I had to downscale stuff. So I just hope it works. Let me know if you can hear and see me well enough. Okay, great. Wonderful, great. That's good. I was a little bit nervous. All right, so let me also check. I did a few Zoom settings here, if these work. Looks like it. Okay, so I'll be trying to do a little bit of live Zooming today. I'll probably forget half the time because, yeah, there's just too much stuff to take care of here. Also, small thing, or like a rather large thing, I can't do ultra low latency at the moment because of 4K. YouTube doesn't support that. So I have a delay of 10 to 12 seconds, right? So if you need to wait a while for me to respond, that's because of technical limitations. All right, cool. So I hope you're all well. I have not prepared a question of the stream today. I just didn't have the time. I was so wrapped up in all this technical stuff here. But for next time, I will be able to do that again. Okay, so before we get started, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's go. And this time I can't edit the drinking out. Also, can you see that on camera? A really cool Stardew Valley mug. I usually can't show that to you because in my regular videos I don't have a face cam. So very cool that I can actually show one of my cups on screen. Okay, so we are playing Moon Colony Bloodbath today. Like I was already with JM Color writing a little bit because I really hope that they will release an expansion for that at some point. A game I really, really like. It's a very weird and unique game, but that's what makes it good. All right, so let's see. Chat, yeah, there's a little bit of activity in the chat. That's great. And you're drinking coffee. Well, that's fine. I don't have anything against coffee. I just don't like drinking it. Actually, there were 2 times in my life, two very, very short phases where I started drinking coffee, but yeah, I just didn't like it enough to continue. So, tea it is. Okay, cool. So what is this game about? Well, for those of you who haven't played it yet, let me give you a short introduction. I will not explain the rules in detail because the rules can be best explained while playing the game because it's very much driven by drawing cards. So we are scientists, I think, on the moon, and we are trying to build up a moon colony, but things don't really go according to plan, so to speak, because well, that's why it's called Moon Colony Bloodbath, right? We are starting with colonists here with 30 of them. I think they're called colonists, and we keep losing them, right? There will be robots, there will be events and all these kinds of things that that remove our colonists from existence. Let's put it this way, right? So yeah, and we're trying to combat that. The goal of the game is to go through this event deck. Every round there will be, I think, 2 events added to the deck. And when we have gotten to the last event here, 13, and actually activated because we draw the card, then we end the game. In a multiplayer game, then you would see who has the most colonists left. In a solo game, you just need to win. You just need to get to event 13. This is these are the cards that I'm talking about here. These events are in a specific order. This order doesn't change. It's always the same every game, and you're just trying to get to the last event and activate that. So let me put that back here. Also, what you see, we have my player board here. I just chose Dr. Kaneko today. Doesn't really matter. There's just flavor and a little bit of flavor text here and the color and the image, of course. It says here, Dr. Kaneko will study the effects of the blissful lunar utopia on the human mind. Yeah, she's not very emotional, but it's the player is the color red, right? That's why I took it for today. All right, so what are we doing? Well, let me get back to the main screen here. Oh, Chronic Hacks just joined the stream. Hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you will enjoy today's game. I think most of you will enjoy it. I just talked to Marv a little bit earlier today on Instagram about that because, yes, you will be able to be laughing quite a bit because for this game to win, you need to be have a lot of luck and also play very well, and both I'm not doing, so I will probably lose very quickly. I think this will be a very short stream today. Let's see if it will even take an hour. So Darth Ludicrous is also joining the stream. Hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you will enjoy today's misery in in my game of Moon Colony Bloodbath. All right, so I have set up the deck in such a way, like you always do in a game. We always have like starting cards. We have like 2 trouble cards. We have 4 work cards. And then also from the twist deck, which you can see here on the left, right here, with like the twist. I'm a little bit in the way here, with the twist chit on it. I drew 2 randomly. 2 of these twists, they just like change something, like whatever, to the game. You add those to the starting deck. And for a multiplayer game, you would then be set. In a solo game, you also get the loneliness card. That one evens out like the buildings that you can play. Like the stronger buildings make you like lose colonists, and the weaker buildings will make you gain colonists, and some of them don't do anything. We see that by the symbol here in the bottom, but I will get to that when we actually need to. All right, so let us shuffle up this deck here. Let me just do a quick shuffle like that. I intended to sleeve the cards, but I haven't done so yet. Because I wasn't sure whether I would or not I would keep this game in the long run, but I think I will, because I always keep coming back to it, because this is like a really unique game. It is quite solitaire if you play a multiplayer game, but it's always fun to see how others are struggling with keeping their colonists alive. All right. I think you know the most important stuff now. These cards we will all get to when we get to them. Like I can, in essence, I give you an overview, the events I talked about. These are buildings. We can like draw these cards with like specific actions or effects. This is our hand of cards at the moment. We have like 4 of these buildings here. And then here we have robot and twist cards that can come into the game via effects. And then my big head is in the way. Yeah, I don't know how do I do that. We have like development cards. These are all in alphabetical order. There are cards that say play, like bring like a specific development card into play. Then we will take those. And then what we also have here is these are perks. These are all the same for all the characters, and these are exclusive to like the player, right? So these are exclusive to me. In a solo game, it doesn't matter because I'm the only player. In a multiplayer game, if a player is able to add that to the deck, then it only applies to him when the card is drawn. And I think that's it. So let me check the chat. Marv is saying, no, we are here with you, cheering you on, but still enjoying your bad luck. Well, yeah, it's a very nice way of phrasing that, but actually I was quite right with like what I said before. All right, so let's get started. The gameplay is very simple. We draw a card and we do what it says on there. That's pretty much it, right? So, like, let me like give you a little overview of that. We have like 9 cards in here at the moment, I think, right? 4 of them are work cards. Work cards allow us to do an action. But like the deck grows and grows and grows, but there are never any more work cards added to the game. Work cards added. That means essentially that at the beginning we still have a little bit of influence on what we do. Later on, the deck is just so thick, and we only still have 4 actions each time we go through the deck that it really will really spiral out of control at some point, right? So we need to try to build like some kind of engine at the beginning, because we'll all be destroyed anyway. All right, so let's start. Let's start with the first card. This is isolation. This is like one of the twists that I drew at the beginning of the game here. And this one says if you have 4 or fewer buildings, which we have 0 at the moment, right? We gain a card. So I will just draw a card from the deck in the top left here. And also we get 2 food. Okay, great. So we just take 2 food from the supply and put it here. You see here we have like our little areas here with our credits. I think it's just called money, like not very imaginative. Then we have food, symbolized by these apples. And here we have our colonists. That's pretty much it, right? That's the first thing we did. So now we draw the next card. Loneliness. All right, so here we check the buildings we have in play. Not the ones in our hand, but actually the ones that we have in play. As you can see, in our hand we have a few buildings. Here we don't have any, so this doesn't apply to us at all, right? So we draw the next card again. So let's see. Trouble. Add the next event. And these are pretty bad, right? Because they now get like the event cards like in order into our deck. Whenever it says add X, add like a card, we never put it in the discard pile. We actually always put it on top of the deck. That means it immediately hits us when it comes, right? And there are 2 trouble cards in the deck. That means each round 2 events are added. That means we need to hold out 6 rounds, I think, plus like the last event. So 6 rounds plus X cards depending when we draw trouble. Add the next event. I just added that. So now we draw the next card, and that is event 1, hunger. Oh, Deed4401, you just joined the stream as well. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you will enjoy today's game of us trying not to lose. But I think, have I ever won this game? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, we have event 1, hunger. Pay 1 apple per building you have, like 1 food. We don't have any buildings, that's great. Lose colonists equal to the food that you didn't pay. So we don't lose anything, right? Because we didn't have to pay anything and we paid 0, that's fine. If you paid it all, we get plus 2 colonists. That is nice because if you paid it all, also includes us paying 0. Us paying 0 if we have to pay 0, right? That means we get 2 colonists. That's very good. So we have more that we can use as cannon fodder, so to speak. Didi is saying, oh no, Darth Ludicrous is saying to the 3 cards to get into trouble. Yeah, that's actually quite late. Often it like happens with the first card. Right, let's draw the next card. That is the work card. So I can zoom in for a bit, but you see like there's nothing like too special on here. It just says do any action, build, farm, mine, research, and restock. And these actions are very, very simple. So if you look at our player board down here, you see like these 5 actions here. We have these 4 action sheds because, if you remember, right, we have like 4 work cards per round. So we take one of these and put them on the action that we want to do. This has 2 purposes. In a multiplayer game, this like shows other players like when you're done with the action actually. And for me, it shows me like how many actions I still have. How many work cards are still in the deck, right? So we have 5 actions. We have build, that's just playing a card. If I play a card from my hand, I pay the cost that is here, like 15 money, for example, for the dome. And that's it. And then I can play the card and do whatever effect it says, right? There are like several effects. There are like effects that trigger when you play the card. There are effects that like do each time something happens, something else happens. There's like kind of the engine you're building. And then there are cards, like most cards, I think, they make your 5 actions here stronger. Like when you do one of these actions, you can do like even more. This is like the cards that we have. Then restock just makes you add 2 boxes. They look like this to any of your buildings that you have built. I can't do it now because I don't have any buildings. These don't have any effect by themselves, but some buildings do something with those, right? So then we can mine. That's just adding 4 money here, right? We just go to work, so to speak. Then we have farm. We can like farm for food. Then we have research. We can just draw 2 cards from the building pile. And that's it. Like very, very straightforward. Morris is saying, my first stream, have really enjoyed finding your channel. Thank you so much. I'm always happy when I get like comments or even messages or even emails by people who say that they didn't know my channel before and they just got to know it and they really enjoy it. That always makes me very happy. I still find it like really crazy that so many people actually enjoy what I do here, but I'm very happy about it. So welcome, and I hope you will enjoy my misery today here. Okay, so, but maybe, let's see. Maybe we'll actually do well. So, what will we do now? Well, actually, I think we will need to take a look at our hand cards, right? So, we have the tunnels. The tunnels make our restock action stronger. They give us more food or more money or whatever. But at the moment, we don't need to restock anything, right? We don't need any boxes yet. We don't have any buildings for that. Another thing you need to keep in mind, we have like 4 colonists up here in the corner. It's like very, very small, but I hope you can kind of see it. That means when you build the building, we have these 4 colonists as well. That means if we lose all our colonists here in the bottom left corner, I'm kind of in the way here, but then we can like start destroying buildings to get these colonists, right? But only then. Then we have the bunker here. If we play it, we have to add a robot, which is bad. I've never seen any positive robots. They're all bad. But we have 14 colonists, right? So that is something to keep in mind. Then we have the dome. The dome gives us 20 colonists and plays the next event. We want to get to the deck, right? In solo mode, this is better than in multiplayer mode because we actually want to add events, right? We want to get through the deck to the event deck quickly so we can win. And 20 colonists is nothing to scoff at. So I might want to build that one. Then we have the launch pad. This one lets us, whenever we restock and get 2 boxes, we get 3 boxes instead. And also we can repeat one of our play abilities. For that, we need like a building with a play ability built, right? And then with the Moon Hotel, the one that we just drew, we get 10 colonists here. And each time we get 1 food or more, we also get 1 colonist. This one could be really good because then I could like just farm and also get colonists at the same time. And if I play it, then we add tourists. That's one of the development cards here. But it says here in brackets what it does. That means I think we can exchange 2 food for three colonists. This could be an engine, right? We could actually do that. This is not too bad, but we need 6 credits for that. 6 money. We only have 4. So let me get all of these out of the way again. So I think what I will do, I will go for the Moon Hotel, and then maybe also like for the dome or the bunker or something. So we need money for that. So let's just use our first action to mine, so we get some money, right? So I will add a 5 here and remove a 1, so we have 4. And then you just put that on one of these 4 numbers here. So now you know one of the 4 work cards that we have in our deck at the moment is already done for the round, right? Okay. Then I think we can continue. That took a little while, but now you know pretty much like almost the entire game. We have a twist here. Synthetic meat. +2 money. That's good. I will take the money. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need that. So now we can easily build our Moon Hotel. Great. You may pay any amount of money for as much plus food. At the moment, we don't need any food. Not yet. There will be an event. That's the event 1, hunger, right? So we will have to like pay, like for our buildings, we need to pay food. Not yet, but soon we will. So this could be helpful at some other time. At the moment, we don't need that, right? So let's continue with the next card. That is another work card. All right. So let me check the chat. Morris is saying, now I'm addicted to PnP gaming. That's great. Yeah, I gotta admit, I have done a little bit less PnP content the past half year, I would say. But I will do more in the future. Also, like some games that I'm showing the channel are also print and play, right? So that helps. I need to see like when the next content is, the print and play game design contest, the solo one, because I want to cover that again a little bit at least. Didi saying, when I started board gaming hobby, I hated games that are mean, but for this game, I kind of learned to reprogram my brain and learn to love it. Maybe it was because I know this is nothing but a disaster up front. Yeah, for sure, this is a disaster, but it's not a mean game towards other players, right? It's just a game that is like mean towards you, pretty much, right? So, Marv is saying it will be hilarious misery. I think so, yeah. And Marv is saying hopefully some of the more indie designers will find a home. Yeah, me too. I really hope so. I think there are quite a few indie designers that actually like worked together with me at the beginning for like smaller games, and were able to put on more and more games. I don't know if I was able to help, but I like to imagine that I can help a little bit. Didi saying also not sure why the art is divisive on this one. I absolutely adore it. It's not bad. It's not bad, the artwork. I think they could have done it even a little bit better. But I think it's not bad. I don't like the cover at all, right? You also see it like on the rules. I don't like the cover, I gotta say, right? Maybe that's because of the humans here. I'm not quite sure. There's something like a little bit uncanny about this, right? But in general, like the artwork is fine. I don't love it, but I think it's fine enough. All right. What are we doing? We can do an action. We can work. So what are we doing? I will build something. I think the Moon Hotel is very good. That could really help us. And well, how much do we need for the dome again? 15. We have 5, 7, 9, 10. We don't have enough at the moment. So let's build the Moon Hotel for now, right? So that means I'll put a chat here on build. And now we take the Moon Hotel. We just play it here. We pay 6 money. I put that like into the supply. By the way, you don't see my supply, but I have like all the tokens here outside the frame, so to speak. You don't need to see them, right? And this way I have more room to show you the game. All right, so we played that now. Now we add tourists. And if you remember, right, adding a card means you put it on top of the deck. So we play it like in just a moment. Okay, and now each time we get like 1 food or more, we also get 1 colonist. That's pretty good. Okay, let me put these cards here. Actually, let me put the ones that I want to play first, like at the bottom, like these 2, yeah. I think I want to play these 2 soon. Okay. Next card. Well, what a surprise. We have tourists. And this one says, like we already know, we can spend 2 food for +3 colonists. We have enough food at the moment, so I will do that. So I will play, pay 2 of those to get 3 colonists. Welcome to your new home. Let's see how long you will actually live here. Probably not very long. Okay. So, and we have another work action. Oh, by the way, I should have put that here. Okay, so let's see. Marv is saying you get colonists too, top right corner. Yes, but you don't get these right now. What this means is they're like inhabiting or working in like whatever you build, right? In the Moon Hotel thematically, and like whenever you don't have any colonists anymore, then you can destroy a building if you need to pay colonists, right? If they like are removed, and you get these colonists then, right? But at the moment they live in there. I have no access to them. Keep in mind this had like a large delay this stream today, so I will respond a little bit later. Okay. Now I lost what I wanted. Oh, I can work, right. So what are we doing now? I could get some food, but I don't need. I need money. I think I need money, right? Yeah, I want to like play these here, like soonish. So I think I'm gonna get some more money, but I also need some cards sometime. Like for the next event, I already know that one, right? I do need cards, but I can do that later. So let's just get some more money. Let me get another 4 here, like that. Okay, so we are done here. We put that here and draw the next card. Another work. Wonderful. That's the last work that we do. And I get some more money now again because, well, we might need a good building later on. Okay. So we have now 12 here. I need 15 for that one. The bunker we can already build. But I don't want to build that. I would rather want to add the next event. I don't really want to add a robot, right? Because, oh man, these robots are nasty. Okay, and then the last card for the deck. Trouble. So I got into the second trouble very late. Add the next event. So we take the next event, we put it right there, and then we, of course, like use it immediately, and that's paperwork. Paperwork makes us draw 1 card. That's nice. Thank you very much. But also it makes us pay 2 cards, right? So we actually lose 2 cards. So what do we do here? These I want to keep. Then the one we just got. This one is a generator, restock +1. Again, just like a launch pad. And play, choose one. Oh, we can mine, farm, or research immediately. Okay, that's not too bad. So what I will do then is get rid of these 2 that I don't really have an interest in. I'll just put a discard pile up here. And this one I will keep for now. Okay, we need to draw more cards because we will lose cards quite soon. So we went through the entire deck, right? So whenever we need to draw a card and we can't, like in most other games, we take the discard pile and we shuffle that. It's important that you do it then and not immediately when you draw the last card, because the last card could make you like put another card in the deck or something like that, right? So yeah, that's good. So there are 2 events done. 2 of, I think, 13. So let's see if we can make it today. I think it will be premiere. I think I've never won the solo mode. By the way, if any of you have played the solo mode of this, please let me know in chat if you have actually ever won. And don't spoil how you did it, but towards the end of the stream, when you see like I'm gonna like lose anyway, which I probably will, you can maybe let me know like what I did wrong, right? Because I've never won a solo game so far. Darth Ludicrous is saying, I love that the Bloodbath begins with paperwork. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's kind of reminiscent of Fallout, although it has nothing to do with that. By the way, I'm a huge Fallout fan. Just saying. But it does have like a little bit of humor like hidden in the game. And I think that paperwork, I'm pretty sure this is like intentional, right? That they added that as like one of the first disasters. So, and I also like that paperwork like always also makes you lose stuff, right? So you gain something, sure, but you lose more than you gain. Because, well, who wants to do paperwork, right? All right, what do we have? Trouble at the next event. Oh, this is going down south fast. I would have liked to build up more stuff, but okay. Because the next event is one of my most hated ones. That's Glitch. You know what? Actually, we put it like on top of the deck, and then we draw it. And this is Glitch, and that is like the one I hate the most, because that one makes us add a robot. It says here, the robots are doing what we told them to. We just needed to be a little bit more specific. That's what I mean with the humor in the game. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Marv is just saying it. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be horrible, because now that's like a cool way to do it. We have like these 2 decks here, Twist and Robot, and we have like these chits on here to signify which is which deck, right? That means because they have the same back. But this way you're not spoiled what's under there, so you just take the top card and we put it on here. So now there's a robot in my deck. You know what's the best? If you have been paying attention to how this game works, you know that this card will now come up every round once, right? Horrible. I hope it's not one of the worst robots. Please let it be like, because they're like robots that just like kill like 8 of your colonists, right? Just like that. It's kind of one of those. Okay, great. Ah, wonderful. So we have the military robot in our colony now, because we told them what to do, but just not specific enough. So they just killed 7 of our colonists. There's nothing you can do about it, by the way, right? So I just go here into my little stash, and well, you lived here long enough, but we get 2 money at least. That's one of the better robots because we at least get something. But I don't know why we get money from a military robot. I don't know. I have no idea. If you know what this means thematically, I have no idea. So, played solo, lost badly, Darth is saying, yeah, for sure. Mars likes the theme, me too, a lot. Deed only played in multiplayer, and now, okay. Haha, yikes. Okay, great. Organ donors. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. That could be. Just like in, oh, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know if you have watched the Fallout series yet, but yeah. But okay, good. That was bad. Next card. Hunger. All right, now we pay 1 per building we have. Right, you remember that one? So we just pay 1 food because we have 1 building, the Moon Hotel. We paid it all, so we get 2 colonists back. Well, not back, right? The ones that we lost, I mean, they are lost, right? But we get 2 new ones. I mean, that's okay. As long as you can pay for that, Hunger is actually a good card. But as soon as you have like 5, 6 buildings lying here, oh man, it's going to be rough. Okay, Loneliness. That is the solitary player one. Like stronger buildings will now get a debuff, so to speak, a nerf, and stronger buildings a buff. This one here has like this explosion sign. It's very small. This is not a great game for showing on the channel. It's like very, very small. But this one has the explosion sign, and this means we lose 3 colonists. That's like the solo card that kind of like balances out the game when you're playing solo. And I just lost the colonists that I got. Plus 1 more. All right, next card. Synthetic meat. So you already see, right? There are like more and more cards where I can't do anything. Because like our work cards always stay at 4. We only have 4 cards to take every run. We get 2 money. Thank you. Because I want to build the dome. So that's good. I think we have enough for the dome. Oh, that's a 5. I did not intend to cheat. There we go. We have exactly 15 now. That's perfect. 16 even. You may pay any amount of money for as much food. I think we're still fine with food. But the next round, we will have to do that, I think. But I want to keep my money for now. I'd rather farm and get a colonist. So that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Martha's saying corpses have value. Yeah, they kind of do. Darth is saying starting with a -7 robot is not good. Yeah, no, it's not good. There are better robots in there, right? I mean, it's like a huge deck, but you know my luck. So Marv, here you go. It's already like going really bad. Tourists. We just added that, right? We may spend 2 food for 3 colonists. So the hunger card is gone. We can still work, right? Oh, by the way, I forgot to do like reset all of that at the end of last round. Oops. So you know what? I will do that. I will just farm later on. So let me spend 2 food here in order to get 3 colonists. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Actually, adding the card tourist is pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay. Next card. Work. Well, okay, we can work. Wonderful. Yeah, I will just do... Actually, I want to play the dome. But we don't need it yet because... We could do it, but we would add the next event. But we would get faster through the deck, right? What do I do? Do I do it now? We can work... we can do it next time we work. Let me get a little bit of food first. So I will now farm, right? So put that here. I get 4 food. I'll put them all here in our little greenhouse here. You can see, right? They're like picking apples here in the greenhouse. It's not very healthy to only eat apples, but it's not my colony. No, actually, it is my colony. And what did I do? Yeah, and then I also like here for our engine, right? Because we got at least 1 food, we also get a colonist. Okay. Don't make yourself too comfortable, my friend. Okay, good. So let's continue. Paperwork. There we go again. So we get a card and we lose 2. So I will get 1 card. This is the makeshift lab. And when we play it, we get 2 boxes. And when it's lost, we get 2 cards. Lost means when the card is removed from your area after you build it, right? So we build it, and if you lose it afterwards, it's lost, and then this effect happens. For example, if you have to destroy something because you don't have any colonists anymore. Not too bad. It's very cheap. It has a few colonists, but I need to get rid of 2 cards and I want to keep like these two here for now. So I will get rid of these two. So now you already see like the issue we have, right? We need food, we need money, we need to play cards, and also we need to get new cards. Not too easy. By the way, because we had the paperwork thing, the flavor text here, stop daydreaming. There are forms still to be filled. Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, work. So what do we do here? We do any action again, of course, as usual. I think I will not play my card. We have like all the resources that we need for now. We are fine. I need cards, but I can get those a little bit later because our paperwork card is already gone. So I will now play the dome. That one costs 15. That is very expensive. That's almost all of our money. And that one has the play effect here. Add the next event. So that's what we will do. We will just take the next event here, put it on top of the deck. But the reason why I did that is, first of all, we get faster through the deck. It's what, like one card less than we need to find. That means we only need to do 6 rounds, maybe even a little bit less in order to win. That's good. And also we have 20 colonists here in case something goes really wrong. Because we don't need this anymore, right? This is a building we can now lose because the play effect is done. It doesn't do anything for our engine. This is a building we can easily lose. So I just got like 20 colonists, pretty much, right? That's pretty good. Morph is saying, why are you keeping the bunker? Because there's lots of colonists when destroyed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. The robot is bad. I'm not sure. Maybe I will not keep it because adding a robot is like really bad. But I think like towards the end, if I see I have like not enough colonists and I'm not able to win, I might take that risk. So that's why I still have it. But let's see for how long. I keep losing cards because of paperwork, right? So we just build. I sometimes forget to put these here. And next card. Let's see what we get. We get a leak. We just lose 4 colonists. And that's now what's going to be happening, right? The event cards now are nothing special anymore. We just keep losing colonists more and more, as you can see. So, yeah. This is our life now. So let's lose like 4 of those that just got themselves hopefully not too comfortable. Okay, then we have work. Okay, that's our third work action. We need cards. Let me just draw 2 cards. That means, right, plus 2 cards. So we just draw 2 cards. So what do we have? We have another bunker. All right, we definitely don't need 2 because that's going to destroy us. Adding 2 robots. And then with the radio antenna, 10 colonists, not too bad. Costs 5. Okay, we can get that with 1 mine action. Each time you start work with no cards in hand, you get plus 1 card. Ooh, we could use that really well. Right? We could like get rid of all of our cards, and then we could like work, get 2 cards, we get 3. That's not too bad. When we play it, we add repairs, which is another card from the development deck, I think, and that always removes boxes the way it looks like. That's not too bad. I think they are actually really called boxes. Okay, so bunker, we don't need both for sure, but the radio antenna could be kind of nice, actually. Okay, not bad. So let's continue here. Marv is saying that's why she was asking regarding like the bunker. No interest in robots. Yeah, they're horrible. Trouble. Finally, at the next event. All right. And, well, the next event is directly happening. Temper's Flare, minus 2 colonists. So let's get rid of 2. There you go. On the plus side, it's another great test for our recycling system. Okay, sure, man. Like, this is what I mean. Like, the humor in this game is pretty good. So just a small intermission. So this is a really good game. I just see the potential issue. I see the potential issue that like, since you know all events, right, and they're like all like kind of uninspired, like after like the first 3 or 4, right? And at some point you will like know a lot of buildings, you will know all the events. I have the hope that more people start playing this game, which is why I wanted to show it on the channel. Maybe it helps a little bit because this could like really benefit from expansions later on down the line to give it a little more longevity, right? A little bit more replayability. And you could like do it very easily, like you do Dominion, for example. I think, isn't that the same? I think it's the same designer even that did Dominion, right? Or like there's like some connection here. Because you could just have like card packs, right? You have like event pack 1 and robot pack 1 and twist deck 1, and you can like only use these, or maybe you like can like shuffle them, like kind of combine those, right? You could like have different packs and you play with different packs, like whenever you want to play this game. So I think there is the possibility to do that here, which would be kind of nice, actually. So Mars is saying, do robots come more into play in 2+ play? Not directly, indirectly, because if like more players play like cards that add robots, then yes. But these events are resolved for each player. But if the card says add event something or add a robot, it's just once for everybody, right? So kind of yes and kind of no. Darth is saying, Sir Thecos, when you've played before, were you able to get more of an engine going before the robots go nuts on you? Seems the only way to win. Yes, I've had, I think, like 2 games, I think. The last one even, where I had like really good engines going. Last game I had an engine, I could, how was it? I think I could farm, and whenever I farmed, I had like cards that gave me even more stuff, like more food, I think. And I could also get colonists, and then I could also like pay food for colonists. I had like some engine, like I only had to farm all the time, and I could like get loads of colonists. Did I win? No. All right, we have another work action. Last one. Actually, I think we are good. The radio antenna is fine. We need money for that, but we do need cards later on to remove. So you know what? I will just get 2 more cards. There is no hand limit as far as I know. So we have the complex. Gives us 16 colonists. Play. Plus 1 colonist per 2 buildings you have. Oh, this is really good. Oh yes, we're keeping you. We're building you as soon as we can. Not as soon as we can. We build at least round down, right? That means we need at least 1 more building, and then we get like 2 more colonists. Okay, that's good. And the cave. Play, you may build. Okay, we can like play 2 cards at the same time pretty much. And when we lose it, we can mine. Okay, that's also not too bad. Okay, these are 2 pretty good cards actually. I like those. Oh, these are good. The complex is the most important one. We put that like at the bottom here. I have my mouse here. I don't need that. Yeah, okay, good. These are pretty good cards. Okay, now we need to think how we do that. We need loads of money. If I want to play both at the same time, because I could, right? I could play this one and then, no, I could play this one and then that one. It will be 22 money. That's a lot. I need some kind of money engine, I think. Let's see if we can find one. Okay, last card. Isolation. If you have four or fewer buildings, which I have, we get another card and +2 food. Food is good because we like start needing it. Oh, and also, the engine last time I did with like the food, converting that into colonists, I also had a card that if I have boxes on there, I don't need to pay. I don't need to pay any food when the card comes up that you have to pay food for your buildings, right? That means like that was like a really good combination. All right, the card we just drew, Crater Homes, 12 colonists. Okay, spend any number of boxes for 2 money each. Okay, that only helps us if we passively can generate boxes, and all of those cards I have removed. So, and if we lose it, then we get 4 food. This one is not very interesting. Let me put that up here. These 2 are the most interesting ones. All right. Okay, so we are through the deck. So let's shuffle that up and continue. I hope I don't forget anything, because when recording videos, it's always like kind of hard to like think of all the rules because there's so much stuff I have to take a look at here. And then streaming is even worse. But it looks like the quality is pretty good. Like actually the gamma, like the brightness on YouTube is lower than the one I have here in my control window, but okay, that's the way it is. I will also, like as usual, like edit this video down for a video on demand, right? So I will upload the live video, then edit it down a little bit afterwards anyway. All right, so let me just put those here. Marv is saying, if only we weren't broke. Yeah, we are very broke. Let's see how we can kind of fix that. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think we can continue. Okay. And we can work. That's great. Actually, at the moment, I don't need anything except money, because we need to play cards, right? That means I will just go mining for now. I could also draw cards because we have a lot of good cards, but when paperwork comes up, we only need to like lose 1 additional card if we remove the card that we draw. So I think we're fine for now. So let me just get 4 money and continue. We have synthetic meat. We get +2 money. Thank you so much. I need that. And then we can pay money for food. I don't want that. We have enough food as it is. Our friend, the military robot. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one. Oh, no. We are losing too many colonists already. Okay. So, so we only have 18 left. We started with 30. Okay. But we have quite a bit of deck to go through until he comes up again. So we get 2 money. Thank you very much. So we had 9 money. We need 22 to build like what I want to build. Okay. All right. Okay, you're saying brightness seems absolutely fine. Okay, then maybe it's like the YouTube preview video that is just messing up. That's good. Hunger. Pay 1 per building you have. I can do that. Pay 2 here. We still have enough food as it is. Wonderful. And we gain 2 colonists because we paid it all. Very nice. Don't get too comfortable. Okay. What else do we have? Glitch, add a robot. Oh, I forgot about that card. It's like every game I forget about the robots and then they hit me. So let's see. Okay. Okay, take a deep breath. Have a bit of tea before we see like what the new robot is doing. There's at least one in there that does like that -8 or something colonists. That one would like mess it up within like 2 deck runs, right? Darth is saying our friendly military robot. Yeah, for sure. Ready? The robot revolution. Well, okay, let's see. Ready. I'm not ready, but I have to, right? Okay, that one is okay. Because we lose 5 colonists only. Okay, that's still a lot. No, let's not use do the 5 here. I have better overview if I get rid of those. Okay, we still have 15 left. That's halfway down. You may spend a box. If you don't, -2 money. Oh, that's bad. The efficiency robot. I mean, he looks kinda... No, he doesn't look too nice, no. Okay, we need boxes now. Okay. Okay, that means at least once a round, we need to add 2 boxes. Yeah, we need to. There's no other way. Okay, so we lose 2 money now. Oh man, this is horrible. I love this game, but I also hate it at the same time. Work. So I don't need to get the boxes now. But please remind me before this deck is done, right? With our last work action that I will get some boxes. We need money. Right? We need money. We have food. We have cards to play. We don't have any colonists. Did we have the robot already that removed 7? Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. So I think we will at least survive. So let me get 4 money. Okay. It's not great, but it is what it is. Okay. We lose another 4. Okay, we almost have no colonists left. What do? I have no way to get colonists. I mean, yes, I could farm every time, but it's only like 1 colonist. That doesn't do anything. We have the tourist card. There is a card in the game, which I don't have yet. But there's one card in the game that when we play it, we can do another play effect that we already have. I mean, they could add tourists another time, right? And spend even more food to get new colonists. Yeah, I don't know. That one. So we can spend 2 food, which I will definitely do to get 3 colonists. We need another one of those. Because there are like 2 of each development card in here. Oh, you can see it. Because I'm in the way. But there are like 2 of each development card in there. Okay, so what else do we have? Work. Did I want to do anything specific? No, right? I just want to get money. Stop me if I should not get any money anymore, but I want to play a few buildings because buildings are kind of our ticket out of here. Also, don't forget, we have the dome. The dome is worth 20 colonists and we don't need the dome anymore. That's fine. So, with the last work action, I need to get 2 boxes. Don't forget. Don't forget. This is our last work action. Okay, I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten what I've said 2 seconds ago. That's great. So my brain is still working. 2 boxes. So now the thing is, when you have boxes, you can I can distribute the boxes on any buildings that I want to. There's no limit. But whenever a building is destroyed, lost, I also lose the boxes. If I don't get the rules wrong now, but that's at least how I play it. That means putting these on the dome would be kind of stupid because that's the first one I'm gonna tear down when we don't have any colonists anymore. So let's put them in the Moon Hotel, right? Let's make it like really comfortable for these guys in there. Like stack all the hallways with boxes because I mean they're not gonna survive long anyway, right? So let's make it as uncomfortable as possible. All right. So Martha is saying, sorry I was late to the stream. Are there any specific character powers? Nope, there aren't any. Morph, you listened correctly. These are just like for flavor, right? Just colors. They have a little bit of flavor text and the images, but that's pretty much it. As far as I know, the perks are all the same. If I don't forget, let me check that like when we're done with the stream here. Didi saying, for me, this game turns quickly from what I really want into which is the cheapest card that gives me most amount of people to be expendable and delay the inevitable. Absolutely right. I think every game works like that, right? Because you can never build up stuff fast enough for the game to tear it down. I don't even know if it's possible to win. I guess it is. But I just like trying, right? It's like one of the few games where I don't mind losing. Because I'm not one of those like solo players who enjoy like having like an 80 to 20 like loss win ratio, right? Or like 90 to 10 even, or something like that, right? I like around like 60-40, right? If I like win 40% of the games and lose 60%, that's for me the perfect difficulty because I have to put in a little bit of effort to like win, right? It's not handed to me, but it's also like not like that I think like, yeah, every other game I'm gonna win anyway. I'm not, right? So that's like perfect for me. This game so far has a 0% win ratio. But this is like I think the only game, no, one of the few games where I don't mind. Just because like the process is very fun. It's like absolute chaos, and I really like that. I like chaos in games and trying to control the chaos. Also, why I love Max vs Minions so much. Darth is saying this is the epitome of love-hate game. It's deliciously painful even to watch played. Yeah, it is painful in every regard. Even watching, I guess, as well. Marv is saying, how do we sacrifice the dome for the 20 colonists? When I don't have any colonists anymore here, then I need to lose colonists, but I don't have any. Then I need to tear down buildings, and I get these colonists then into my base, right? Like this here is my main base pretty much, and these are like my buildings that I have like kind of outside my base. Mark is saying, I started solo game with Final Girl, had to learn that fast. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a very easy game to play, actually. Especially winning the game. It's a very hard game, I find. I've only played it like 3-4 times for the channel because viewers wanted to see that. But while I appreciate the design and I think it's a very good game, it just wasn't for me. Marv is saying, only when everyone else is gone, then yeah, exactly. Exactly. Mark saying, does it distribute the colonists or do you have to lose them all at once from the buildings? No. So when I like don't have any, let's imagine I don't have any colonists anymore. Now I need to lose 5, for example. Then I tear down the dome. I get 20 colonists from the supply into my base, and then I remove these 5 colonists that I need to remove, right? Otherwise the game would be way too hard, right? If you have to soak this with the buildings and don't get anything in return. That would be too hard. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Isolation, if we have 4 or fewer buildings, which we have, we get a card and 2 food. That's good. Isolation is very good at the beginning. Like, I was really lucky to have that, right? Like, the 2 twists that I drew, and Isolation is one of them, I drew randomly from this really thick deck here, right? So I'm lucky to have Isolation. That's really good. So, the card we drew, Complex, we already have that one. Oh, there is another one that gives us colonists for buildings that we have rounded down. I think I don't want to play that anymore here. I think I want to have these 2. So that would mean we don't need 7. No, this one I mean. We don't need 22. We need now 24 money. All right, well, 2 complexes. That's amazing. Okay. Let's continue. Event 5, Tempest Flare. We just lose 2 colonists. Okay. We are still alive. And the complexes, right? These also, I think, that's like the first playthrough where I'm doing that. But maybe I'm not building up an engine. Maybe I'm just going to build like buildings that have like loads of colonists and only play effects. Because I can easily tear them down. Because that's like an issue. Like at some point you will have to tear down buildings. And if you start tearing down your engine, you have an issue. Like, of course, you have like a large issue because your engine doesn't work properly anymore. But if you don't even have an engine to begin with, I mean, I could just tear down my entire base. I mean, so Michaels Newsom just joined the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think we're like mid-game approximately, but you will learn how this game works if you start watching now. I hope you have fun watching me get destroyed here. Didi saying, when it comes to solo gaming, I've learned my share on how to accept pain via the game Friday or Freitag. Nothing can hurt that badly. I think this one hurts even more because you're actually building up engines that you have to tear down again. But I see the Friday Pain, also a game that I find really hard to play. I don't know, it's not my type of game to play. Mars is saying he played 20 times and 0 wins. Yeah, welcome to the club, buddy. Marv's also saying Friday Painful, yeah. They're saying, imagine the colonists on the card live in that location. When that building is destroyed, the survivors retreat to the main base. Exactly, and then a few of them are removed as well. Did we remove those 2 colonists? I think so. So that's also like one thing you see, right? That's why you use these chits, because now you know these 4 tokens, because all work cards are gone. I don't have any control anymore this round, but there's still like 4 cards to come, right? And I'm not card counting, so I don't know what's gonna come up. I just know that the 2 stupid robots are gone. Did I add boxes? I did. Okay, good. Add the next event, of course. We add the next event, and the next event is accident. We lose 3 colonists. Okay, we almost have no colonists anymore. We have 9 left at the moment. I'm kind of in the way. This way. But yeah, we have 9 down here. For a venture like this, you've got to expect a few hiccups. Yeah, well, pretty deadly hiccups, right? So Thecos saying mid-game, we love your optimism. Yeah, but I'm trying to get through the game. 6 events down, still 7 to come. We can make it, right? We probably can't. So now we lose 3 colonists again because of that stupid hotel. Maybe I need to get rid of the hotel. It doesn't help me, right? Well, but then again, we get like 3 more again through that other card. Okay. All right. So we lose 3 more colonists. Paperwork. We get a card and we lose 2 cards. That's fine. I don't want the bunkers anymore. Another radio antenna. Okay. We have like lots of the same cards. Like some cards that I actually like. We need to get rid of 2 cards. Let's put the 2 bunkers out of the game. So I agree with you, Marv. We don't want any robots. Okay. So I don't know if it's hurting already for you, or you still think it's like quite mild, but we're close to losing the game. So let's see. Trouble, add the next event, of course. Of course we do. So we take that one. It's another accident. Oh, that's, by the way, an example why you don't shuffle your deck immediately now, right? Because you still like do whatever the card says. Then add the next event. So we add it to the deck, although it's empty, and then we'll resolve the card. It's another accident, but we have another flavor text. The doors can withstand a force of up to 80 pounds of TNT. Unfortunately, that isn't where the explosion happened. Yeah, that is one that I always keep laughing about. That's a good one. All right, so we lose another 3 colonists. All right, that's great. We have only 3 left. That is pretty bad. Okay. What do we do? I think I have no... Yeah, I just have to like kind of hope we get through. Kind of okay. But it's only 3 more rounds. Oh, yeah, okay. No, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Definitely not. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep the game because the quality it's okay. Yeah, it's actually quite okay, but I think this is a game that's gonna stay in my collection for a long time. I just hope they get some expansions out. If the designer or the publisher, if anybody is watching from Rio Grande Games or the designer themselves, let me know if you're planning an expansion. I would like to know. That'd be great. Oh, wonderful. Great. Okay. You wanted to know how destroying buildings work? There we go. Because we only have 3 colonists left. We need to lose 7. That's too much, right? So we lose these 3 here. Goodbye. And we need to lose 4 more, right? So I will now tear down this dome. We get 20 colonists. So let's get them out here. 15, 20, but we lose 4, right? So we only get 16. So we're now up to 16 colonists again, right? But we need like another building to soak that soon. So I need to build something soon. Oh, we can. I can start building stuff. Can I risk it to get... So I would need 22 to have these 2 at the same time. But this one is worth more. Yeah, let's do these 2 here. 12 and 12. Let's build these. Like with the next action, I'm going to build the complex here, I think. Yeah, okay. The glitch, add a robot. Ah, wonderful. That's way too early in the round. I hate this. I absolutely hate this game, but I also love it. Okay, good. So let's see which new robot friend we got. Marv saying you got 2 money for the corpses. Oh, you're right. You're right. Whoop, whoop. That's great. All right, so let's see our new robot friend. The cleaning robot. Oh, that's nice. Cleaning up all the blood, right? All right, we lose another 6 colonists. That's way too much, man. Move a box to a building with more boxes, if possible. Yeah, I only have 1 building. Man, what do you want from me? I don't have anything. So just leave me alone. So please no robot anymore. All right, hunger. Pay 1 per building you have. That's great. I can actually do that. That's wonderful. And we get 2 colonists for that. Don't make yourself too comfortable, just like all of the other guys. Oh, the blood on the wall? Don't worry about that. It's all good. Synthetic meat. We get 2 money. That's good. Oh, 15, 19. Oh, we have a lot of money. That's good. And now we can pay money for food. We don't want that. That's fine. Michael is saying those corpses have names. Corpse 1, Corpse 2. Yeah, okay. I like that, yeah. Even let's say we name the corpses that actually like bring us money, right? Because they're actually useful. So, by the way, there are only 2 twists in here, right? That's like one thing that I don't like too much about the game. There's like a huge deck here of twists still, right? Like I showed you before in this video on the stream. But these rarely come into the game. Like 2 of them are like drawn randomly at the beginning of the game. The others can come into the game, but only with 1 specific robot, I think. And also, the robot deck is quite thick, so it's like very rarely that happens. That's something that I would like to change. That I would like to have changed in the game. That more of these twists actually come into the game. But, well, you can't have it all. Oh, wonderful. There he is. There he is. So, we lose 5 colonists, but we don't lose any money because we can now spend a box. Because we have boxes. Wonderful. Great. So, all the robots are done now. We still have a few events that remove colonists. We need a work phase. Can we please have a work phase? You see, like what's happening, right? I just keep drawing cards here that just like destroy everything we have, right? There is not even like one thing that I can do unless a work card comes up. There it is. What did I want to do? I wanted to play a card. So we now play a card. I play a complex now. Like this. That costs us 12. That's fine. We have that. I could also do the cave and the... No, you know what? I will do it differently. I will use my build action to build a cave. Like this. And that costs us 10. Right? And then this one lets us play, like build again. Like build another thing. So we build now the complex as well. For 12. Oh, we don't have 12. Forget it. We take this all back because we don't have enough money for that. I will do that later. We will just build the complex. Okay, wonderful. So forget everything that I tried to do just now. So that's 12 for the complex. But now we can soak with 16 colonists again. That's great. Don't tell them that I'm just using them to soak stuff. So play. Now we get 1 colonist per 2 buildings we have. We have 2, so we get 1 colonist. That's fine. Okay. That was our work phase. Dao is saying, oh my god, such a fun stream. Hilarious. And Didi saying, don't you need more food? Not yet. We only need 2 food to pay for these buildings. So we are fine. Let me know if I missed anything, but I don't think so. Marv is saying that is your shuffling equivalent to dice rolling skills. Yeah, I don't have any skills when it comes to luck. It's absolutely horrible. I played another game of Can't Stop yesterday with the in-laws and my wife. And I love this game, but I always lose. Almost always lose because I'm just too unlucky. I can never like risk anything because I lose all the time. All right, so another 4 colonists gone. Happy, happy times. Look at this. Look at this deck. Look how many cards there are in this deck. 3 of these cards are cards where we can actually like do anything. We're not gonna survive, but we got until event 7 so far. Isolation. We get 1 card and 2 food because I have 4 fewer buildings. 2 food. Like this is really good. I never have enough buildings to actually like have a food problem. So we have the launch pad. Oh, the launch pad is pretty interesting actually. But I think we had that before. I just removed it. Restock plus 1 box. That means you only always get 3 boxes, and that's really good if you like need boxes. At the moment, we don't really need it too much, right? But I could think of like about building that. It's quite cheap, right? because then we have like, we can like do one restock action and we are safe from the robot for a while. Also play, repeat one of your play abilities. So we could now add tourists again. You know what? I'm going to build this. I'm going to build this and add tourists a second time. That could really help us. Okay, yes. Alrighty. That's the play. Oh no, I'm so excited that I'm messing up everything. That's the play. You're saying you're fine with the food, just my dark side of hoarding acted up. This is not a game. This is not a game where you can start hoarding stuff because you want to, right? You need to mitigate everything as best as you can. There's no luxury of, oh, I just want to have a few of my apples. Don't do that. Don't do it. Trouble, add the next event. All right. Next event, accident again. We lose 3 colonists again. We're down to 1 colonist. Ooh, it's a little bit rough here. Accident. So what does it say? To calm down, I have some hot cocoa. I started to develop a Pavlovian response to the sound of air escaping and people screaming. Oh man, the humor is through the roof here. Okay. And the next event. There we go. But look at this. We are getting places. So 2 more rounds after this one. But this one is only halfway through, right? So right now, I'm not building up an engine anymore, right? I would have loved to show you how you can build up an engine in this game, then destroy it. But I'm just building buildings in order to soak stuff. That's all I'm going to do now. I'm not going to do anything else. Mars is saying he likes it. I have no idea what you like. Maybe just me losing everything. Okay, so we lose 1 colonist. We don't have any more left. We need to lose 3 more. So the complex is now going to be it's going to be torn down for 16 colonists. So we put like 16 here. And then I need to lose another 3. So we have 13 colonists. Ooh, that is rough because we will still lose a lot more. I need to get these cards down very soon. Okay, let's see. Loneliness. We lose another 3 colonists because we still have the Moon Hotel. I think I need to get rid of the Moon Hotel, but I can't. I need to tear it down next time, I think. That's bad. Okay. Tourists. We can spend 2 food for 3 colonists. I will definitely do that. That's the only reason I have food. And the other card. Alright, so we're up to 13 colonists. Okay. We need to add the tourist card. We need to add the launch pad in just a moment. Work. Okay. I'm going to play now. I'm going to build. Can I play 2 cards? I think I can. I can play the cave, right? The cave costs me 10. No, I can't play it. No, I can't do that. I don't have any money. I'm just going to play the launch pad then. Or 7 plus 4 would be 11. That's also not enough. We still have 3 here, right? And we have 1 box. And we have enough food. So I could also just get money twice and then build both at the same time. That would like save me 1 action. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 4 money instead. And if you want to stop me now, I'm probably going to see the message too late because of the delay. So I locked that one in. Because there are not too many cards anymore. Yeah, okay, we can maybe make it. Maybe. But then again, we don't need the Moon Hotel too much anymore. I hardly use it. So we lose 2 colonists due to the Tempest Flare. Mo was saying go for it. Wonderful. That's great. Accident. We lose another 3. Okay. I don't know. This... Oh, no. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Okay. We do another card. The Geolab. Okay, something we haven't seen yet. Research +1. Okay, draw more cards. But I'm fine. I can't afford any cards. So I think I'm fine. Last, put this into your hand. Oh, so you always get this back. That is not bad. This is not bad because it's a cheap one and always like 7 colonists, right? That means you can always like put it down. Like towards the end of the game, you can just keep putting this down, right? Every round, pretty much. Like, no, not every round, only when it's in the work phase. This could be strong. This could be a strong play in our non-engine here. So, yeah. Sure. Oh, by the way, I should have done that. Sure. And now we need to get rid of 2. The crater homes, I'm not going to use that anymore. And we only need maximum 1 radio antenna. Maybe even less. Let's put the Geolab up here for now. Okay. So we should have 2 more work phases. Yep, there's the first one. I'm going to mine again for another 5. Okay. And then we have an accident. We lose 3 colonists. We still have 5. Okay. And this is the last card. We get to work again, of course. That's why, I just knew because I'm using the tokens, right? So even if you play solo, I know it's not always great to like do all of this stuff, like all this administration when you're playing solo. In many games I don't do it, but here I do. Because you really need to know how many more work cards are in that deck, right? So, and now I'm gonna build. So, I have enough now, right? Yes, I do. I build the cave for 10. And that one lets me just build again. So now within one action, I could place down 2 buildings and they give me 12 colonists. It's not a whole lot, but this one costs 4. But now, restock is always stronger. Okay, sure. But this is the main thing. Repeat one of your play abilities. And I'm going to repeat this one here. The Moon Hotel. Because the Moon Hotel allowed me to add tourists. And that was like exchanging 2 food for 3 colonists, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the second tourist card here. That's why there are 2 in here. There we go. The second tourist card. And the cool thing is I add this to the deck. That means I can now immediately use it and spend 2 food for 3 colonists, right? And now I have 2 of those in here. That means now I just need to add a lot more food. And every time I get food, I also get another colonist, right? So I'm now trying to build up, not an engine, but a way to like get more colonists. Let's see. Okay. Adarth saying maybe your engine is make buildings to soak up the robot destruction. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Amorph is saying, but then you only have 2 food, but you need to pay 3. Yes, we need to hope that I draw a work card early. But usually my shuffling is so lucky that I usually draw a robot first. Okay, let's make a cut. Maybe the cut is the issue, because I always cut the cards at the end. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Yeah, if the card comes before farming, Morph is saying. Yeah, exactly. That's the issue. Come on. Give me a work card. Tourists. Oh no. I'm still going to do it. Because if I can't spend the 3 apples later on, I just lose 3 colonists. But I will lose 1 anyway. Sorry. So I will spend these 2 to get 3 colonists and just hope that the work card comes up first. Right? Come on, work card. Oh no, the second tourist card. Oh no, I don't have food anymore. Yeah, so I can't use it. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, this is like really bad luck. Okay, look at this. We get, because I still have 4 fewer buildings, I get 1 card. This card has saved us, right? Without that card, we would have lost already. We get a new card. This is Flag. Oh, Flag is, I think, a pretty good one. This doesn't require food for hunger, and if I play it, I just get 6. This is like free, right? I get 6 credits. This is actually not a bad card. It's free, right? And doesn't require anything for hunger, but also 0 colonists. So, yeah, okay. Of course, I mean, there are no people living in a flag, right? And I also get 2 food. Okay. Obviously, yeah, you won't be able to pay for everything anyway, she's saying. Yeah, that's right. Work. Okay, accent is fine as well. I mean, not for those guys, right? But they don't feel that anymore. Let's continue. A leak. Okay, this is like this is a little bit too fast. Don't do that fast. Could I please work? Okay, I get 2 money. And I can... Okay, now I can spend money to get food. So I can spend 1 money for 1 food. I could do that, right? Let me do that. Just to be safe, in case that other card comes up. Like this. Do I need food for anything else? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Okay. Work. Okay, we can work. Good. We need to farm. We need to farm. So let me farm. Farm is over here. So now I get 4 food. So the 5 here. And also because I did that, I get 1 colonist. Okay. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay. Then you go here. Joe's saying there are no people living in the flag. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a stupid sentence, but it's not wrong. Oh, one of our friends. We need to lose. Oh, right. I forgot all about those. 2, 4, 5. So we lose 5 of 6 colonists. I'm going to tear down. I'm going to tear down the cave. Yeah, the cave. I'm going to tear down the cave because lost mine. Right? That means we can now mine, but let's do it in just a moment. First, we get the 9 colonists. And we had to lose how many more? 1 more. Let me put that one back. We have 8 colonists. And now we can lose that and mine. So now we mine, so we get another 4 money. Okay. I'm still alive. Add a robot. These always come up so early in my deck. Can't they come at the end? Okay, another robot friend. We have like 4 or 5 robots in here now. This is like round number 4. Yeah, so I think we have like 4 robots in here. Didi saying, gotta go. Best of luck, everyone. Thanks for great entertainment as always. Glad to hear that. Thank you for that you joined. And, well, you can watch the rest of the video later if you want to. I don't think it's going to go on for much longer. All right, take care. So, stacking robot 6. Yeah, we lose everything now. Oh, wait. Let us think. The stacking robot. By the way, here's the image. Lose 2 fewer per box you spend. What was that box thing? Oh, I forgot. Why do we want to have boxes? We wanted to have boxes because, of losing money. So what is more important now? Colonists or money? I think we need money rather, right? Because this may make us build another building with colonists. Yeah. So I'm going to lose those 6. But then again, we could also restock, right? Because this one will make us lose. What do we do? Yeah, you know what? Money we can get later as well. Okay, then let's just do it like this. Let me spend 1 box in order to lose only 4. Okay, all right. We lose another 2. Oh no. We gain a card and lose 2 cards. This one is the research station. When we research, we may spend 3 food to add a perk. These perks are really strong if you get them early in the game. It's very late in the game now, so yeah, bad luck. But these perks are really good because once you go through the deck, right, one of these cards come up and they just give you like a resource, right? Either 2 food or 2 colonists, which is like really nice. Like at the end, this is amazing. 2 money, it's like really good at the beginning. 1 box, sure, like whatever you needed. That would actually be quite good, like for my stuff now here, or 1 card. But now this doesn't help me at all anymore. It's way too late for these perks, right? I'm happy if I like survive another round. So I need to get rid of 2. I'm gonna get rid of this one and the radio antenna. Okay. And the flag where nobody lives in, we put that here at the top. Okay. Let's continue. Darth is saying colonists or money. So much for ethics. Yeah, there are no ethics in this game. We lose 3 people. We can only lose 2. So now is the question. The Moon Hotel does give us. But we always lose 3. So actually, this one is negative. This one is negative at the end. So I will like tear down this one here. I think I will tear down this one. We get 10, but we need to like remove 1, so I only get 9. So, okay. So now we have 9 plus these 3, right? I would like to work again. Well, we can also have like an accident. That's great. Are these work accidents actually covered by insurance? I don't know. So, work. Okay, now we can work. So what do I want to do? I want to get money. I need to play this complex. 6 plus 4 would be 10. And there is a card that gives us plus 2, I think, right? So let us mine in order to hopefully build that complex. Because that's another 16. All right. So now I would like that 2 money card. I think if it's still in there, I hope so. And then get a work card. Okay, yes, we do get 2 money, but we lose our launchpad. Okay, so we lose 7 colonists, so that's 6. We tear down the launchpad for another 3, but we only get 2 because we lose 1. So, this is now almost the end of the line, right? We have 2 colonists left. if now we get a card that makes us lose 2 colonists, then we lose. If I get a work card, then we can build the complex, and we have 16 more. This is it. This is it. We need to pay 1 per building we have. That's fine. We don't have any buildings, so I pay 0. And because I paid it all, right, 2, we get 2 more colonists. Okay, so now I think are all the robots gone? 1, 2, 3. No. There is still a robot in there. If we get that robot, we lose. Work. Come on, work. It's a leak. And now we have 0 colonists. We lose 4. So now I'm not sure because I lost exactly 4. I think we lost. But I'm actually not quite sure. Yeah, I think we lost. Because I think it's not like when you can't lose anymore. Although you would have to, right? I think it's like if you have actually 0. Let me see. Yeah, if you are reduced to no colonists between the base and your buildings, then you lost. What is the next card? Okay, yeah, we would have lost anyway. When are the work cards coming? Oh yeah, towards the end. Yeah, we would have lost 2 more events here. Yeah, okay. This is absolutely horrible. There was no way we could have made that. But had the work card come now instead of that one. 16, 20, 9, 14. Yeah, I think we would have made it. No, not quite. But almost, yeah. We would have almost made it. And then only 2 cards left. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we were actually closer than it looks like. Okay. And that all without an engine. I think I've never played a game of this game without building an engine. But, well, just destroying buildings, right? Marv saying, oh no, yeah, oh no. So, yeah, this is how you play the game, and we definitely lost. And the stream lasted a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I would die earlier, like lose earlier, so actually we didn't do too bad. But still, like another game in my book of lost games here. And Darth is saying the lonely flag flies in silence. Yeah, well, actually, it's not even built yet, so it doesn't quite exist yet. Marv was saying we have 7 food left. Yeah, that's great. We can, like I can eat it now, right? Because we don't have any colonists, so more food for me, I guess. These robots really broke my neck. But then again, we had, like, really luck with that loneliness card, right? The isolation card, I mean. This one was really good for us. So, but we always got the robots so early. So yeah, I don't think I really like made a mistake in playing cards. Look at this deck. They're like it's like a huge deck here, right? There are like some cards they can really play, and like really like build like a little engine. For example, here research. Like whenever you do the research action, right? If you have 10 money or more, add 2 colonists, right? So you could have like a build where you always have like just over the threshold of money, right? Things like that. Like whenever you farm, you get like 2 more. And whenever you farm, you can spend the food for +4 money. That is really good, for example, right? If you have these 2, for example, right? You get always +2 to buy when you farm. And then you can immediately like spend one of those to get like 4 money, right? You never have to mine anymore. So they're like some really strong cards here. I just didn't get any of them. I just got like some like cards with loads of colonists. So yeah. Marv is saying the next colonists will be happy to find some food. Well, if there are any colonists next, right? They're pretty much lonely and empty at the moment. But yeah, that's how you play the game. So if you have played the game before and you have won solo, now is the time you can tell me how you did that. If there's like something like integral to the game that I haven't realized yet, but I don't think so. I think it's just like very luck driven and very destructive, and you just have to be like kind of have a good game and good cards in order to like win. I'm not sure. Darth is saying this game may benefit from multiple plays as you get familiar with what cards to dig for to get an engine. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Maybe that's right. But then again, can you really dig for cards? Yeah, well, you kind of can, right? You could like research a lot, but whenever you research, you just can't do anything else, right? So research I only do if I don't have enough cards, but I never do it to actually fish for cards. I mean, this day is like huge, right? So like we got through this many cards here. this is through how many cards we got in this game, including the ones we had to remove from the game without using them. This is how many more there are, right? So, man, this deck is like really big compared to like what we actually used here. So, yeah. I was saying, but it was fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Very on the edge. Yeah, it's a very on the edge game, but it's always fun. This is like one of the few games I don't mind losing because I just like this trying to like control the chaos, which is like almost impossible here. But it's like very very fun. So I've never had a game, multiplayer or solo, where we got through to the end. Right? Even multiplayer games, never. Usually like one person just lost all colonists, and then we just checked who had the most left. I was saying, such a pleasure, Sir Thecos. Thanks for the fun playthrough and laughter. Yeah, I'm very happy that you enjoyed this playthrough. I liked it a lot as well, although it was like chaotic and really demoralizing as usual. But it's a very good game. So yeah, this is how you play Moon Colony Bloodbath. So if you haven't played it yet and you like what you saw here, I mean, it makes sense to get this game. I think it's a very nice one to have in the collection. It's like very unique. I gotta say, it's like very, very unique. I don't have any other game that does it similar like that. There is a wild venture, which also makes you like build up like little engines, like a little tableau, and you like remove the cards after you use them for a while. So it's also like kind of a tableau or engine deconstruction game, but it's different than this one here. This one really like makes you like have less and less player agency throughout the game, which usually is a bad thing. But here I think it works quite well. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like at the beginning, quite a few people like said a lot about this game, and now I don't hear as much about the game anymore. But they are localizing this in Germany at the moment, so this gives me the hope that that it is like selling well enough. So maybe there are expansions on the horizon, but I don't know. That would be pretty great actually. All right, well, so yeah, thank you for having joined the stream. With that, we are pretty much at the end. So a little bit shorter stream. I just hope that the image quality was good enough. I think it was. I had to like downscale it a bit. I still have to iron out the technical stuff with my new camera in live streams, but I think this worked well enough. And I will upload this video like quite soonish, within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so you can like watch it again if you want to after the live stream. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was very, very fun having you here. Thank you also so much for like writing so much in chat. That's like the main reason I do these live streams, because I want to like, although I don't see you like sit like with you like face to face, right? But it's like great to like see like how you're reacting, especially for a game like this. So I'm very happy to see that this was like the right game to choose for today. It's a very funny one, not an interactive one, but a very funny one to watch. Mom was saying image and sound were good. Great, that's wonderful to hear. All right, then thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. All right, take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.